Hi YouTube, it's Luna Stone. Today I'm going to talk about judging a person. Now, last year I went to a school of which I knew the kids and grew up with them, and I knew them, since we were in kindergarten and first grade and second grade and all this and that. And I graduated to the high school, and switched houses with my parents, and I moved with my mom, and I'm starting a new high school, and I was absolutely terrified in the beginning. I was shaking on the first day, and I was terrified. And after a few days, maybe the first week I was in school, I met these very, very sweet, very, very kind guys. Nicest guys ever, I have to say. For people that I don't really know, they are really nice and really cool to just let a girl like me sit at their table, total sausage fest dudes. And to actually not even just like let me sit there, but just to let me talk to them, just talk to me and ask me what my name is, and talk about bands and just troll faces and everything else. And it was really cool of them to do that. And just maybe because they treated me so nicely, I figured everybody else in the school might have the same attitude. And last year, before I moved to my new school, I was very bullied for my fashion, my religion, and my beliefs, because I'm a Wiccan. I'm what today's kids call an emo, and I believe in, gay rights. I was called a Satanist, a witch, I was called gay because I believed in gay rights, a gay lover because I believed in gay rights, and an emo and a cutter, and they just treated me also terribly. And the same kid, these are the same kids that I've grown up with, and I've known, and I knew what they were about, and I knew what their favorite sports were, and what movies they liked, and how they acted as a human being. It doesn't necessarily mean that I liked them or they liked me, but I knew who they were, and most of the time they never truly bothered with me until I graduated the elementary and went up to the middle school. And I guess whenever you go to middle school, that becomes a part that everybody shows their true colors, and everybody just grows up, and they don't like other people is the same way that they like to, or like other people as they did before. And so I was, tortured and bullied, and I'd often even go to the bathroom stall and I would cry. So whenever the opportunity came to graduate from middle school to high school, I moved to a new school. And at this new school, I met, those guys that I mentioned earlier. They're really very, very sweet, awesome guys that I cannot thank enough for letting me sit with them and not making me sit by myself like a complete loser like I was afraid I was going to. Big hugs for that. And I thought that everybody was, they wouldn't know me, and they wouldn't have what they know about me to judge me or say awful, terrible things about me like the old school did. And, I went to school today, and I had, an awesome day. I've had really good days so far this school year. And at the end of the day today, I was mocked and made fun of for the same things that I'd escaped, or I thought I'd escaped, at my old school. The bullying and the taunting and the crying that I did today. I was called a Satanist today. I was laughed at for believing in gay rights. I was just so torn apart, mainly by the words and what they said, that I felt this extreme sadness where I just, honestly, on my walk home, I cried and I broke down, and that was something that, I didn't think I was going to do, and something that I thought I'd be safe from in doing this new school. And so the point in my video being, why do we judge people? Whenever we judge people, we you know, we don't realize we do it oftentimes. I mean, even people that, you know, believe that, like myself, that believe judging is wrong, do indeed judge themselves. And it's wrong and a terrible human trait, but the question is, why do we do it? Do we do it to harm other people? You know, to deflate their ego? Do we do it to deflate their ego to, you know, inflate ours and, you know, make us feel better about ourselves? Does it change anything in the way that we think? If I called somebody a loser or a freak or something, I really honestly meant it. Does that change how my day is going to be tomorrow? Is it going to be better? Is it going to be worse? You know, and the other thing is, what you got to ask yourself is, the person's hair color or nationality or race or clothing or sexuality going to make my day any different? If my best friend is gay, does it make my day different if I would have had a straight best friend, or if I would have had a black best friend versus a white best friend? Would my day be any different? The only difference is whenever people would judge said friend and harm their feelings and make them feel terrible about who they are and what they are. And that would be the only difference in my day, of having a black friend, a white friend, a straight friend, or a gay friend, a male or a female friend. And I don't even know, and especially with the idols that today we have, like the Black Veil Brides and, you know, Lady Gaga and Marilyn Manson and all the YOLO and the haters make me famous-ness of, you know, both sides of all sides of the chart, of the social chart. You know, why do we still, as this generation, just take it people for who they are? Does it make a difference if the person watching this video, does it make a difference whether I'm black or a girl or a guy or straight or lesbian or bi, if I'm emo, if I'm scene, if I'm goth, if I'm punk, if I'm preppy or hipster, you know? But I guess the only difference would be, what I wouldn't be making this video if I were different from who I am. And I have to say that I am very happy with who I am. I would not change who I am. Some days I wish I were somebody else, and I wish that I would be like a normal, what everybody sees to be normal girl that can walk through school and have people just talk to her because she was nice looking instead of looking the way that I look. And I know that'll never happen because I like dressing and wearing what I wear, and that'll never change. And no matter how much society likes it, you know, I have black hair and I have piercings and I wear skeleton animal hoodies and I listen to the Misfits, and that'll never change because I'm happy with who I am as a human being. So this is my message to all of you who clicked on this video and actually stayed the whole 9-10 minutes this video is going to be. To whoever you are, thank you for watching my video. Thank you for staying this long to hear me talk about all of this, and this is my message to you, the viewer. You are whoever you are. I've never met you, probably. I've never, you know, hugged you. I've never probably even laid my eyes on you before. But you, as a human being, are a beautiful person just the way that you are. Your hair is perfect, your eyes are perfect, your face is perfect, your weight is perfect, your sexuality is perfect, your clothing is perfect, Your personality is perfect. You know, whatever God exists, or whatever spaghetti monster in the sky is God, whatever it is, whoever created you, your mother, your father, some God, some spaghetti monster, made you perfect. You are a beautiful, beautiful individual. And no matter what happens, no matter what people say, no matter what people do, you have to cling to that bit that is you. Because whenever people bully you, whenever people hit you, whenever people talk smack about you, because you're emo, because you're goth, because you're scene, because you're preppy, because you're hipster, because you are who you are, if you stop being who you are, that will be worse than getting punched in the face, than being called a cutter, or a bitch, or a homosexual, or gay, or, you know, anything like that. I would rather be hit and called names than change who I am, because in the end, whenever you change who you are to fit everybody else's perspective, just they win that way. And like I said, everybody is created perfect. Everybody. Everything happens for a reason, and you are beautiful. And I really hope that this video helped whoever's watching this. And I hope to hear comments from you. I hope to get video responses or anything else like that, even comments. And I don't know if I'll be making another video. If I get the guts up to rant again, then so be it. So thank you for staying the 11 minutes, well, almost 12 minutes that this video is. And thank you for the possible descriptions I'm going to do to my channel. And thank you for listening and watching. So no hate, just love, Luna S. Mwah.